So this question is under mathematics and has a difficulty level of 2 out of 5. The question is an MRT travels between two terminals 1 kilometers apart at a minimum rate of 1 minute. If the MRT cart accelerates and decelerates at 3.4 meter per square second starting from rest at the first terminal and coming to stop at the second terminal, what is the minimum speed? And since we are looking for the minimum speed, the choices are 55, 40, 20, 66, all in unit of kilometers per hour. To start this problem, we will treat the terminal A on the diagram as our starting point and terminal B our stopping point. So let's assume this terminal A and the terminal B is the question referring to two terminals and the distance between them is 1 kilometer or 1,000 meters as per stated on the problem. So the total time daw po ng travel is 1 minute and also equivalent to 60 seconds. So we will divide this situation into three scenarios. So first, the constant acceleration. The third is the constant deceleration. At ang ating second scenario po, ang ating middle scenario here will be the constant velocity. Since velocity and time po are involved in this problem, we will use the VT or the velocity time graph or velocity time diagram. So we will put velocity at the y-axis or the vertical axis, and of course the time t at our horizontal axis or our y-axis. And this line will represent the total time that is represented by capital T, which is our 1 minute and 60 seconds. So yung total time T na po yan ay mahahati sa tatlo at makikita po natin mamaya. So let us start with the constant acceleration. So we will, since this is a graph, we will draw lines in order to make us create a whole graph that will help us in our computation later. So we will draw an upward slope here, and that is our acceleration with time t1. So since this is a slope, acceleration po kasi is defined as the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. So this is a positive acceleration as per stated in the problem, and that will be represented by A and time t1. So same naman po sa constant deceleration at our third scenario, pababa lang po yung gagawin nating slope kasi po deceleration naman po yung binanggit sa problem, and that is to be represented also by time 3 and constant deceleration A. So notice nyo po parehas yung ginawa nating variable that represents the acceleration deceleration because according to the problem, parehas lang po yung numerical value nyo, which is 3.4 meter per square second. So therefore, mamaya makita po sa ating computation na T1 or time 1 is also equivalent to time 3 or T3. So what is missing on this graph is of course yung ating second scenario, which is constant velocity. So since sinabi nga po ang constant velocity, wala po itong slope, and that will be a straight line lang since constant nga po ang ating velocity. So pansin nyo po, nakakreate tayo ng isang trapezoidal shape. So ang ating constant velocity or second scenario will be represented by time t2 and of course ng velocity. Itong v na po ito or ating velocity, ito po yung ating hinahanap sa question, which is the minimum speed. So since nakakreate po tayo ng shape under the velocity time diagram, so the area under that graph is the distance because distance is equal to velocity times time. So dalhin po natin dito yung ating na-create na trapezoid at para makuha po natin yung minimum speed v, which is our unknown, we will use this graph as part of our computation. So since trapezoidal po siya, ang kanyang magiging area is 1/2 times b1 plus b2 or our two bases multiplied by its height. So ang ating magiging area po is area is equal to 1/2 times ang ating pong base 1 is our capital T or our total time. So yun po yung ating lower base, and syempre ating B2 which is the upper base is of course our time 2 or T2. Ano naman po ang ating magiging height? Of course ang height po ng ating trapezoid, ang ating velocity or unknown minimum speed represented by V. So paano po natin makukuha yung value ng V kung unknown ang T2 at ang area? Pero ang binanggit po natin kanina, ang area po ng graph is our distance. So ang given po na distance ay 1,000 meter or 1 kilometer. So ang total time T naman po natin dito ay ang 60 seconds. Pero hindi po natin pwedeng ilagay agad lahat kasi po kapag nilagay natin yung 60 seconds na total time T, hindi pa rin natin masosolve si B. So we need that total time T represents a variable V. As I said earlier, this total time T represents the sum of individual time of 3 scenarios. So that will be T1 plus T2 plus T3. And kanina nasabi ko rin na T1 is equal to T3 because the numerical value of acceleration and deceleration is equivalent. So that will be our equation 1. And since T1 is equal to T3, para magkaroon po ng velocity sa loob ng equation 1, we all know that constant acceleration is also equivalent to velocity over time. To rearranging this equation, our time will become velocity over acceleration. So that will be our equation 3. Then inserting that equation 2 and equation 3 sa equation 1, makaka-create po tayo ng panibagong equation in which total time is equivalent to V over A plus time 2 plus V over A kasi po T1 is equal to T3. So rearranging this equation, T2 is equivalent to total time minus 2V over A. So insert po natin yan doon sa ating equation ng ating area of the trapezoid. So mapapansin nyo po, makaka-create na tayo ng equation na naglalaman ng variable B which is our unknown minimum speed. So yung area po natin ay magiging D because area under the graph is distance. That will be equivalent to 1/2 multiplied by T plus T minus 2V over A all over multiplied by V. And yan po yung magiging simplified equation. Ilabas niyo po yung 2 sa loob ng parenthesis. I-factor out niyo po kasi common ang 2 sa loob. So mabubura na po si 1/2. So ang ating final equation is D is equal to T minus V over A multiplied by V. So ang ating D is 1,000 meter is equal to 60 seconds ang ating overall time minus V over 3.4 multiplied by V. So notice that it will create a quadratic equation. So magkakaroon ng 2 values ang V. Siyempre ang i-accept lang natin is ang positive V. So you can solve it using calculator, shift solve, or pwede ring quadratic equation. Magkakaroon ka ng dalawang value ng V. Of course, ang ating positive value will be 18.31 meters per second. Pero ang choices po are in kilometers per hour. So i-convert lamang natin siya. In every 1 hour, there is 3,600 seconds. And in every kilometer, there's 1,000 meter. Or shortcut lang po niyan, kung kailangan nyo ng mabilisan, times nyo lang sa 3.6 because 3,600 over 1,000 is also equivalent to 3.6. So that will be B is equal to 18.31 meters per second times 3.6. And we're going to have 65.916 kilometers per hour. So the closest answer is, of course, letter D, 66 kilometers per hour. So pwede nyo pong gamitin yung ating na-derive na equation dun sa itaas, dito sa ating right side. In case na maka-encounter po kayo ng future problem, pero same case naman, iniba nga lang yung value, lalo na sa mga nagmamadali na mag-compute or in board exam problems. Yun lang po, kung meron po kayong solutions na mas mabilis dito, please feel free to comment to our comment section. Thank you for listening and God bless you all.